which starts on D. The chorus chords are the same chords but in a different pattern. So it goes D, A, B minor, G, A. The G and A are half a measure, all the other ones are a full measure. I'll play it through one time. Where'd you go tonight? The sun shall see its light. What if you catch me? Where would we land? Somebody's life for taking his hands. Sing to me hope as she's thrown on the sand. All of our work is rated again. That's the chorus, and then it does this. It goes back to the where to go. He sings a little higher. It's where to go. But I'll talk about the chorus for a little bit. The strumming pattern I use is a little bit different. There's a lot of, in the recording there's a lot of, there's strings and some other stuff going on, so I can't really hear the exact strumming pattern that they're using, so I just made one up. I'm just throwing in at the second half of the measures. I'm throwing in, just make it fuller. I don't even know if there's a particular pattern to it, but more upstrokes. So you could fool around with that, do whatever you would like, see what you think sounds best. I try to make it sound a little bit more full, a little bit, louder. So that's the chorus, and the third verse is the same. After it goes from, after it does after the chorus, there's an instrumental in the song which I just skip. You could figure out the chords and play along with them, and it would probably sound great, but if it's just you and a guitar, I feel like no one's playing a solo, so I just skip it. So I go right back into the third verse, which is the same chord progression as the verses. So it's the D, B minor, C, G, D, and then B minor, C, whatever. I already talked about that. But the lyrics follow a different rhythm, so it's a little bit tricky. But you just gotta trust that the chords you're playing are right, because when you do it, they sound good. So just have faith. But it's the and you were somehow the brain this thing would allow. I tried, but so wrong, you're so strong. Your life and work and choice took far too long. Where'd you go tonight? The sun shall see its light. And then it's right back into the chorus. That third verse, I obviously still have trouble with it. You just really need to get the strumming rhythmic, and don't waver. I waver all the time. So, do the best you can, but it's exactly, the chords are exactly the same as the first two verses, just the lyrics do a little bit more, they float around a little bit more, the melody. But it's fundamentally the same. So, and the same thing with the second half of the last chorus. You play the chorus for the second time, and then it goes into I don't remember the words. I'll just play it through and you'll see what I mean. So what if you catch me? Where would we land? Somebody's life for taking his hands. Sing to me hope as she's thrown on the sand. All of our work is rated again. going to the where you go, like you did in the first time, you just go, just keep going. The chorus just continues. I was sure you follow through. Your world was turned so blue, and you'd hide your songs but died. I hide yours and mine. All my words were bound to fail. I know you won't fail. See, I can tell. So it's the same progression. It's sort of the same as the third verse. The melody and the lyrics have a different rhythm and pattern, but the chords are the same. It's a really cool thing to do. I think genius. But it's the same. It's the same. The chord progression is the same. So you just you gotta just go with it. Trust that it's gonna work out, because it does. Yeah. So the singing's a little different. It's a little higher at the end. It's a stretch for me, but and then it goes through that progression, and then it ends on a B minor. So see, I can tell, which is the third chord. So it's it's D, A, L. It goes to the B minor, and then for the end, I just sort of made something up. It's sort of following this, what the strings do. There's like a cello or something playing in there. But I just slide down from G to A, and then go back to A, or go back to G, and then down to A, and end on that. Which doesn't resolve, and I think that's how the song ends, is on the A, but if you want to, you can go back to the D, and it resolves very nicely. So you could, whatever you think sounds better. And I believe that is it. That's Fair by Remy Zero. I hope that someone gets something out of this video. And maybe I'll do some more. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.